I posted an article yesterday from The Atlantic called Stop Fetishizing Old Homes. There's a link down below if you missed it. It's a great title, but it kind of started a conversation and people talking about, well, how long does a house last, So I figured I'd talk about that for a second. The U.S. tax code allows depreciation on income properties over a 27 and a half year period. But in order to keep a building in decent shape for that long, it's going to need at least one major renovation and more likely several smaller ones to make it to that 27 and a half years. For example, major components like roofs, windows, furnaces, water heaters probably need to be replaced at 15 or 20 years. Bathrooms and kitchen finishes are probably looking pretty dated at 10 to 15 years or so. And I don't know if you've noticed, but all these fancy new appliances we have these days, they seem to be designed to wear out and be replaced at 5 to 10 years old. They wear out pretty quickly these days, even though they got all these cool features. So when you move into a brand new house today, all the building components are new and all the cool finishes and appliances are new. So you have this honeymoon period, the first, say, 5 to 7 years, where maintenance repairs are going to be really low. And now, if you're the type of person that gets a new car every few years to avoid maintenance and repairs, you know what I'm talking about. And if you are that type of person, you'd probably be wise to sell your new house after 5 to 7 years or so and buy a new one. This is going to get you the most appreciation because the design and finishes are still going to be close enough to a brand new house at that point to where it's going to be very comparable. And you're going to get a price similar to what a brand new house might be selling for at that time, which no doubt would be more, right? And you're also going to be able to sell before you're going to start incurring costs on replacing appliances and doing any remodeling or anything like that. The big equalizer, of course, that reigns on this parade is that your transaction costs are probably going to wipe out a big chunk of that appreciation that you would be getting. And, maybe if appreciation has been high, as it's been recently in recent years, you might be able to outrun this a little bit if you wait to 10 years or so. But what's happened recently is that lifestyles have changed so rapidly that what people want is changing, and it makes older homes look more dated. So even a 10-year-old home, it might be starting to look dated, which of course creates a bigger price differential to what a brand new house would be going for then. So the best way to come out ahead is by building your own custom home. And I did a YouTube video that compares buying a resale home to buying a brand new home to building your own custom home. And the thing about building your own custom home, you're going to get this equity bump that as soon as the home is complete, it's going to be worth 10 to 15% more than what your cost was to build it. And that's going to carry through. So when you sell it in 5 to 7 years, that's money in your pocket independent of the appreciation. So it's on top of that. So that's how you're going to do well on it. If you want to learn more, get my new book. It's called Don't Buy a New House, Build It. It's on Amazon right now. It was just released. There's a link down below. Get a copy of that and read it, and you'll get a lot of good ideas and some information, and you can start thinking about it, because with a little bit of planning, that's how you come out ahead in these transactions. Okay?